Good morning. Welcome to a special edition of our morning update. I'm broadcasting from here in Memphis on a Saturday. We've not done that before. It's the 13th of August. We just thought it was important enough to do a special broadcast to kind of review cotton, what has happened recently to the market. And so we want to go over that, go over the factors affecting the market, which really are two things. The crop report that we knew was coming out yesterday at 11 o'clock, and also the weather. The dryland cotton in Texas, the opportunity to get a rain over the last 24 hours was important to the market, and the market was watching that. So let's go over that. As I said, crop report. Crop report came out yesterday at 11 o'clock. The market had anticipated a production number of 15.47. It actually got a number of 15.9. So we came up with about an extra 430,000 bales of cotton that had not been anticipated, and the market reacted to that quickly. Cotton was up about 50 just before the report. It immediately sold off. It was trading at the time the report came out around 72.33. It immediately dropped all the way down, dropped 166 points from that level, and got down to 70.20. Then after it hit 70.20, it bounced all the way back to 71.50. That's a 130-point bounce. And then as the day went on, toward the close, it started selling off again. It closed down 121 at 70.65. So that's the reaction of the market with regard to the crop report. I really can't make a comment on the report. I think people really question it, but it is the report, and the market reacted to it. So the other factor that the market was watching was weather. We've had a lot of problems in West Texas and dryland cotton suffering for a lack of rain, and this actually overnight and today was the best opportunity to get rain to help the crop. And as late as things are, this was kind of the last opportunity. And so let's take a look at what happened over the last 24 hours. I've got the rain totals up here. We really did not get rain in West Texas. That's the bottom line, with the exception of an area to the southwest of Lubbock. As I look at the totals, Plains, Denver City, and Clyde, Texas, again, southwest of Lubbock, got anywhere from an inch to an inch and a half in those three towns or cities. The rest of West Texas did not get it, and so I would have to say this was a disappointing rain event for West Texas and a last opportunity to help the crop. So I don't know how the market's going to react to this on Monday, whether the production number will dominate the news and be more of a negative influence, or whether they'll look at this rain as a more positive influence. So let's say what happens now. Okay, well, I think that the talk of retesting that 77.50 area, even attempting to rally to 80, that could very well be gone. We think now maybe the top might come more in the 74 to 76 level. And then to the downside, we probably are talking now about 68, approaching 70. That is probably the support that the market can see. So between 68 and for the most part, in 75 or a little higher, that could be the range we're looking at over the next month. After that, depending on how the crop looks, how demand is gone, it's possible we could start seeing a lower trending market moving toward harvest. The low of the year usually happens around the first part of December. That's the seasonal low for cotton. So what do we make from all this? I would think when we do get bounces, anyone out there that does not have coverage on their cotton or does not have enough really needs to look at that. I'm not sure I would chase the market as it sells off, but I think as bounces come, you really might want to look closely at doing some hedging or doing some pricing of your crop. So that's it on cotton. I'll just mention this on grain. Very unusual day. Just as unusual for grain as cotton. We got larger production numbers than anyone anticipated. The market sold off immediately, sharply lower, but the markets bounced right back. And late in the day, we ended up closing corn up a small amount, wheat up, and the cotton and the soybean market was down a few cents. But considering we were down 20 right after the report, to close down around 3 is actually a fairly positive event. So we could be about to see a bounce, a seasonal bounce in the grains. Again, could be an opportunity in the coming weeks at higher levels for those people that need to sell crop or book crop or hedge their crop to be taking a look at that. Farmers have to take advantage of what these markets are doing. In volatile markets, even though those can be unsettling, if they also can provide opportunities for you for prices that you might not normally get. So you must be aware of that. Keep an eye on that. We'll talk a little bit more about this next week, but I just wanted to come in here on Saturday morning and give you this update. So that's it. Have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you Monday. Thank you.